Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
Today, we have a very interesting topic, connecting words. Do you know what connecting words are, Ben?
Yes, connecting words are words we use to link ideas together in a sentence or between sentences.
Exactly. They make our English sound smooth and natural. Without them, our sentences can sound short and broken.
Right. So today, we're going to talk about some common connecting words and show you how to use them.
Let's start with a simple one. And.
Yes, and is very easy. We use it to add information. For example, I like coffee and tea.
That's right. It's like saying I like this plus that.
And here's a fun tip. In English, we can connect many things with and, like I like apples, bananas, and oranges.
Yum! I love fruit too.
Me too. Okay, the next connecting word is but.
Oh, yes. But is very important. We use it to show a contrast. That means something is different from what we said before.
For example, I like coffee, but I don't like tea.
So it's like saying one thing is true, but the next thing is different.
Exactly. And it helps your English sound more interesting.
Now, here's another one. Because.
Because is great. We use it to explain a reason. For example, I stayed home because it was raining.
So because answers the question, why? Why did you stay home? Because it was raining.
That's right. And we can also use it in a fun story. For example, I didn't eat the cake because I was full.
I think I've done that many times.
Me too. Okay, now let's talk about so.
So is a very useful connecting word. We use it to show a result.
For example, it was raining, so I took an umbrella.
Ah, yes. So shows what happened because of something else.
Exactly. And another example, I studied hard, so I passed the test.
I like that one. That's a good example for students.
All right. Now let's mix it up with because and so. Many beginners get confused.
Yes, Ben. Because explains a reason. So explains a result.
Example, I didn't go out because it was cold. The reason is cold.
And it was cold, so I stayed home. The result is staying home.
Perfect. Okay, now here's a small story using these connecting words.
Ooh, I love stories.
Yesterday, I wanted to go to the park, but it was raining. I didn't have an umbrella, so I stayed home. I watched a movie because I was bored, and then I made some popcorn and tea.
That's a great example. You used but, so, because, and all in one story.
Exactly. Stories are a fun way to practice connecting words.
Now let's talk about another group. First, then, next, finally. These words help us talk about order.
For example, first I wake up, then I brush my teeth, next I eat breakfast, finally I go to work.
Perfect. These words help make your story clear. Listeners know what happens first, second, third, and last.
And they make your English sound organized.
Let's try a short game. I'll say a sentence and you add the connecting word. Ready, Ben?
Ready.
I was hungry. I ate a sandwich.
That's so. I was hungry, so I ate a sandwich.
Correct. Okay, next one. I like apples. I don't like oranges.
That's but. I like apples, but I don't like oranges.
Excellent. Okay, last one. I stayed home. It was raining.
That's because. I stayed home because it was raining.
Great job. Games are fun and help us remember.
Now, a little tip for listeners. Don't worry if you forget a connecting word. Try to use simple words like and, but, because, so, and practice every day.
Yes, even short sentences are okay. You can build longer sentences later.
And always try to tell a story. Stories make learning English easier and more fun.
All right, then. I think we've covered a lot today. And, but, because, and so.
Yes, and we also learned how to use them in small stories and everyday life.
That's right. Thank you so much for listening today.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and like this episode if you enjoyed it.
And practice using connecting words in your own stories.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye.